And I just still believe there's more people out there who knew Loni. They may have known her as Loni. They may have known her as Lorenzo.
Tonight, Katu is on the case nearly 25 years after a transgender woman was found dead off a busy road in Hillsborough. Detectives are still searching for answers. This is part of a series here on K2 News where we highlight cold cases from across our region. Our goal to help bring closure to the victims' families.
K2 Shelby Slaughter has been digging into these stories, and tonight she brings us the murder of Loni Kai. And Shelby Kai's body was discovered on private property in Hillsborough.
Yeah, and at the time, they thought she was homeless and just sleeping behind some trees. But as they got a closer look, they saw just how significant her injuries were.
A busy road in rural Hillsborough. Cars racing down the street day and night. It's hard to fathom nearly 25 years ago, no one saw someone drop a body here.
We do not believe that she was killed where her body was found.
Detective Shannon Wilde is the lead on this case here at the Washington County Sheriff's Office. Still working to get answers into who killed Lorenzo Okaruru and why.
We don't exactly know why she was killed, but she was someone that was different. She was known to family and coworkers and friends as Loni Kai. That was her preferred name that she used.
When did you guys start to think, oh, maybe this is a hate crime?
I think initially that was the belief or an angle of investigation that the original detectives took, just because at that time things were different. Being an LGBTQ person in the early 2000s was not the same experience as it is today.
It was August 25th, 2001. Detective Wilde says Kai was picked up for a night out.
She would often call for a ride from a friend or something. She did not have a car of her own.
But who that person is, or what Kai did after she was picked up, is still a mystery.
We know from interviews with family that she was picked up by someone. We don't know who that is.
Kai was spotted at a local 7-Eleven that night, and she spoke to a Beaverton police officer in the early morning hours of August 26th.
So she was walking near TV Highway, just east of Murray Boulevard, and she waved down a marked patrol car that was driving past. That officer got out, had a brief conversation with her.
That officer, according to Detective Wilde, had someone he was taking to jail. So they called another officer to meet Kai.
The officer that showed up had a conversation with her. It seemed like she wanted a ride was her main concern, and so he offered to help her call somebody so she could get a ride or a taxi. And she declined both of those. I think she just wanted a ride from the officer, and he told her it was too far for him to transport her. And that's the last time we know that she is seen.
Her body was found here just a few hours later on this private property off of Farmington. The homeowner here tells me it's as if someone dumped her and then drove off.
The autopsy shows Kai died of blunt force injuries and strangulation.
She did not have a lot of defensive wounds on her that you might expect for the level of violence that she went through.
So what does that tell you?
It tells me a couple of different things. Either she was not able to defend herself, so either she was incapacitated or being held back, or suffered some injury that, like I said, incapacitated her, or that there was more than one person involved.
Now, obviously, this was a long time ago, but if you think you might have seen Loni Kai or know someone who might have, send this story to them. It could spark a memory, which could help detectives solve this case. Back to you guys.